I never really left. I have a few problems. Health, hospital, and trying to get this place right. I wanted it presentable before I did a video, but that's impossible. At least for the short length of time I've had. So my intentions are, over the next few months, we'll see a change. Disabled can garden. As you can hear, the poly is very loose. It's got a tight skin, and I find it hard to believe that nobody can do it. Well, I can do it. I've had promises, they failed. Up to now, the allotment, well, it's still on hold. I don't know what it is. Nobody seems to want to share. Up to now. We'll take it as it comes. But in the meantime, sometimes you've got to take people's advice. Isn't that right, Ron? At the moment, most of the videos will be centered around the garden. I will be growing veg at home. It's a mess at the moment, I will show you. But like I said, over the next few months, you'll see a change. And it's me that's going to do it. Nobody else, no help. It can be done. Like I said, it is a mess, but what you see is not my machine. It's the wife's scooter. In and out the polytunnel very easy. One of the biggest problems I've had, it's been a mud bath getting in and out the door. So I've been unable to use the machine, hence the lack of videos. I've built the staging. I'll have to empty one of them, get them run even, so I can get another staging across the back, just a loose one. I've invested a bit in the garden because I'm not really going to, at the moment I've no intention of bringing the tools up from the allotment unless I give it up. I don't really want to. All I've ever asked for is for anybody who wants to do it, adapt the paths to suit me to get around, do a bit of weeding, whatever. It's somewhere to go in the summer. I'm not really that bothered about the amount of crops I get from it. They will gain. They're going to gain the use of a greenhouse that I can't get in out of. And unfortunately, I bought garlic last year, set them away in the greenhouse. They're about to ready to be planted out, and then I find out I'm having difficulties. So they're probably dried up now. In the meantime, I've got a couple of large bulbs from Asda, and separate the cloves, plant them out. They've only been in about 4 or 5 years. Not marked up yet, I know what they are. All my markers are in the house. But just to prove, root it straight away, they'll be grown in pots. So my mate Ronald Shaw, he's one of the first to give advice, and I think he was right. I've grown a number of plants on using the grow lights he sent us February last year, when we started with the lockdown and I was housebound. So I've used them again this year. Artichokes, rhubarb, both very easy to grow. Straight in the cold greenhouse, but I did start these off under lights. Main thing, remember, unless the seed packet tells you they need light, cover them. Darkness speeds up the germination. Also started these off under the grow lights lobelia. But what I did here, now these are hanging lobelia, they're for hanging baskets, cascading. Over the years I've had packets half full. Well, when you got over 2,000-3,000 seed in a packet, you don't want them all anyway. And I thought I'd use them all up, so I mixed them. In here, blue cascade, sapphire pendulum and colour cascade. I put all the seeds together, mixed them all up, scattered them in, and that's what I've come up with. They look thick. They are thick. But when you transplant them, when you pot them on, prick them out, whatever you do with them, don't do what the shops do. I remember when I was younger, there used to be about 5, 6, 7 seedlings in a little clump. Now you're looking to get 2 or 3. Alison, a single seedling. I've always believed 4 or 5 seedlings, when you prick them out, plenty of root, and they'll give a nice sizable plant, nice and dense. That's the way I work. I've always done it that way. I've got a couple of collies growing. At the moment, my cabbage, other brassicas, I'm letting them germinate in the greenhouse rather than under heat. They don't like heat. I'm going to take part in a couple of challenges as well this year. I think it's London worms in the garden, the single sprout from potato. Yes, you can hear the polythene in the breeze. I'll be queuing that before long. Yeah, the single sprout challenge. No more than 3, pot up 3 times. That's not a problem. It's not the winning, it's just a taking part. And Steve Digwell Greenfingers, the single potato. I'll be putting in early in that. I'll hit my Aaron pilots. So I'll be taking part of that, Steve. Now, like I said, I got the Grow Lights last February from Ronald. In the meantime, he sent me some sizable pots. Well, I bought the wife the plant she wanted. Oh, forget this bloody name. I'll put it down below. And the pots are ideal. And in the same pot I'll be showing you how I do my daffodils. Never mind this potting about, stand them up and all the rest. I'll show you how I do them in bulk. I know what's on your pot. But you're talking a couple of dozen bulbs. I'm not messing around. I want the job done and put in place. So we'll take it from there. The sun's about today. For the purpose of saving time, I've part filled the pot with compost ready, and I'm planting my magnolia. And I'm going to plant it with also with tulips in the pot. Right, I'll aim it to the pot. I will try. Right. It's already put the compost in to the height I want the plant. Now, I'll separate the roots, let them spread out a bit. Now the daffodil. People tend to think you need to plant the place into the garden. Right, as yet I've not got my daffodils out, some of them. Let's rip it the back. As you can see, lots sprouting away. Just throw them in. I That's all I'm going to do. They'll grow. Four or 5 inches down is good enough. They'll be okay. And it's about the last chance of getting them planted. Loads of flowers there for the wife. And now it's just a case of filling up. You don't want to see me fill up, so I'll end with this and I'll complete the job. Well, that's the magnolia planted. Compost. Supposed to be potting on compost, but I most certainly wouldn't use the seedlings. Rubbish. Like most of what I've had to buy. Yes, I've had to buy it in. I'm not like you guys, but I can jump in the car, go to a garden centre. Even seed compost, rubbish. I'm finding bits in it. One time you could buy the compost, if it said seed compost, you'd scoop it into a tray, sow your seeds, no lumps, nothing. You didn't have to sieve it. Now, even seed compost has to be sieved. Unless any of you guys found somewhere suitable, let me know. So, I've plenty to go on at. Next time, we'll go through what I've got. Hopefully I will be pricking out, probably in the meantime. Maybe it's tonight. Yes, I've invested in lighting as well. Alright, it's not solar lighting, but it's at home, so 2 of these, rechargeable. Do for me. I've got 2. So for now, that's all guys. I'll see you later. Hopefully not too long next time. Bloody Polly. And in the meantime, I've got a raptor trap. It's getting in my shed uninvited. It's here to me feed for the birds, which I've now got to replace. I didn't think there was any rats around here. I was wrong. So, next time guys, take care.